You were particularly upset with the officials at the end. Can you take us through, I guess, what upset you and maybe even Draymond too?
I'm going to choose not to speak on the officiating.
Did you get an explanation on the second Draymond technical?
No.
What was the key to slowing them down from the outside today? I think they finished 17% from three.
Yeah, I mean, I thought our defense was really active, and we had guys flying around. Everybody who came off the bench played with great energy, and it's one of the things that we've established this year is that every group's going to play really hard and challenge every shot, and I thought that was the key to the win tonight. Everybody just came off the bench ready to roll.
Steve, how would you describe the way this game played out?
It was just kind of disgusting. The last quarter and a half, it was disgusting. I felt bad for our fans having to watch just what transpired. But great win, and we'll take the win and we'll move forward.
It looked to the naked eye like it was pretty physical out there, a lot of bodies flying around and falling. What do you think of all of that?
Yeah, it was very physical. I thought, they're a very physical team, and we matched their physicality, and that was an important part of the win.
Were you frustrated at all with the way you guys played in the fourth quarter? Or, I mean, you obviously played so well.
I was just frustrated with the flow of the game, and it was just disappointing to see the game unfold the way it did. I give Memphis credit; they kept playing. Obviously, point differential matters, and so they played all the way through and made up some ground late, and so they did their job. And like I said, I'm thrilled with the win. Love the way our guys competed, and it was just too bad that the game had to just devolve into a parade to the free throw line.
You mentioned the bench, which I think was averaging 58 a game coming in. I think scored 67 today. I mean, what's sort of driving that, and how much are you depending on that at this point?
Depending on the bench? Yeah. I mean, that's our team. That's what we're built on. We've got a lot of depth. We didn't have to play Steph in the fourth quarter, which is fantastic. We're trying to manage him through the season, and a night like tonight against a really good team in a physical game, that matters.
Obviously, ton of free throws tonight, as you're alluding to. What have you thought overall about? I know late last year, the refereeing kind of changed after the All-Star break, and it's kind of changed back a little bit this season. I guess just not just tonight. What do you think overall on like the trend lines of
overall this year? Officiating's been great. I'm really pleased with what I've seen in terms of the league not allowing guys to get away with the BS stuff. So overall, it's been great.
Steve, have you been able to talk with Lindy at all, and any update with
him?
him?
Hyperextended knee. We'll see how he responds tomorrow. I'm not sure if he's getting any imaging, but it was a safe thing to do, holding him out. Thank you.
What's the plus minus?
What did you make of the pace of play, the stoppages in the last couple quarters? Steve, for reference, called it disgusting.
I mean, it was just how the game was going. Maybe we were fouling a little bit too much, and we got to get that cleaned up in games where, we got to use time on the clock, and we have leads like that. So, just got some things we got to clean up on our end.
They obviously played with a lot of urgency at the end, taking timeouts. Mm-hmm. The margin of victory matters in the NBA Cup games. How much did you feel that?
I feel like on their part, it was a mix of like Taylor wanting to, get an ATO or two in, or like help his young guys for, future reference of close games. I don't know. I don't know if they were playing the point situation too, but obviously we were too. That's with the NBA putting this in play, that's how it's got to go. Anything else? I could go home. No, I'm just kidding.
How would you evaluate just the team's play tonight?
It was a weird game out there. I mean, I think to an extent we kind of played down to our competition. No disrespect to the Grizzlies, and they're a really good team, but I think obviously we could have played a little bit better. Sloppy at times. I think we were all kind of fatigued out there, but we just clean it up and be better Monday.
Kyle, Draymond was explaining how unorthodox the Grizzlies were for you guys on defense, how they basically, whether they would drive on the side or down the middle, the rest of the team would rotate.
Yeah.
And it kind of threw you guys off a little bit, but then Stack kind of like adjusted. How is this defense kind of coming together? Because you guys have so many new parts, but it seems like you guys are kind of adjusting and adapting to whatever's thrown at you.
Yeah, we got a lot of good defenders out there, like Draymond. I mean, everybody's really locked in on defense. It's tough for you to come play against us and say, let's go at that guy, because I think we all competed on defense, and Stack puts us in situations. Stack and CD put us in situations to be successful, and they gave us a good scout when we went out there and executed. It's a good offense that they run.
And how about offensively for you guys? I mean, I know it bogged down in the fourth quarter due to all the free throws, but the passing and the moving and the cutting, how long did it take you guys, the new guys, to come in and kind of just learn that Warriors movement?
Not long. I mean, in training camp, that was what was emphasized. We obviously want to play fast and attack early. However, if things don't work and, we got to play in the half quarter, teams get back, we have a certain system that we run, and it was implemented in training camp. I think guys picked it up pretty fast.
Did it take a certain type of player to learn that compared to other teams?
What do you mean?
Is there movement different than, say, other teams you've been with? And everybody talks about your basketball IQ, for example, and like how you've been a seamless fit. But would it be hard for say some other players to pick up a system like this coming from a different team?
It's hard for me to speak on if other players will pick it up or not, especially if they haven't been here. But yeah, I just know when you have really good shooters out there like Steph and Buddy, like Moses, like Melt, you guys, you want to try to get those guys open, and here and there, the defense will overreact and slips will be open, or things like that.
There's obviously a long season ahead, but 10-2 start. What do you feel like this team has proven so far?
Believe it or not, I don't even think about that stuff. I just focus on what I got to do to help the team, and I think everybody kind of does that. And we're taking it one day or one game at a time. It's tough to really look ahead, and we don't win a championship by winning 10 of the first 12 games or 13 games. So I don't know if I don't really think about that. Just trying to get better and think about ways I can help the team. Thank you, guys. I'm going home.